Probably should buy at least one scroll of oblivion too. I don't think you can make a rune out of that, but in a desperate situation we would have it already in our pack pocket and we wouldn't have to come back here to take one. But I don't see a particular use for it at the moment. Also, we do need to get recipes for certain things and it costs money. But again, we're talking about things we probably can't afford for a long time anyway. Recipes that might cost a lot of learning points. We have basic mana restoration, and we play our cards right, we should not need the healing potion so much. I mean, if we're running out of mana, we need to get the hell out of there anyway. We can't continue fighting. If we get wounded a couple of times, we can just use food to heal. And the healing potions we have found so far. Either way, there's a couple of places that sell spells.
There's nothing you can do about it.
One is in the upper city, one is
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
in the harbor. I don't know where else to put our money at this point. Actually, we could save it, but I don't think so. What do you have here? Silver chalices, potions, and a chest.
Show me your wares.
Oblivion. Sleep. Transform into Dragon Snapper. Yeah, transformation spells cannot be learned as runes, so these could be useful too. Basically either as a pure fighting units, or alternatively as a way to bypass some enemies. Fire Lizard would probably be quite effective too. Field Raider. Rat. Director. I guess here also it becomes important for you to know which creatures hate which, so if you want to go bypass some wolves, it's probably not a good idea to transform into a sheep, for example. Shadow Beast, that's probably a good fighting form too. I don't see the point in transforming into a sheep. Maybe it could have. I want to test it. Snapper. Lizard. Warg. Warg is a... yeah, it seems quite a bit tougher. Wolf. Wolf and Lizard are on the same level. Warg is quite a bit more dangerous. Dragon Snapper. Yeah, I think we've seen a Dragon Snapper. It's a more dangerous form of the little dinosaurs we've seen. Sleep. Oblivion. We could kill the 3 little dinosaurs next to this city. Why not? Okay. I don't really want to buy anything yet. As I said, I have a plan I want to test out. Basically, could I transform into something harmless like a sheep and bypass scars to access some of the forbidden sites? Then, so that sort of thing. Sleep would naturally allow us, but sleep might be something we want to put into a rune. And there's a limited number of Oblivion scrolls, so you can't throw them around carelessly either. But this isn't what I really wanted, because those are animal transformations, and you can't make runes out of them. So we can always come back later and buy them. Ignas, maybe the guy's name was. My idea with the sheep that I'd like to try was basically nighttime.
Why get so worked up?
Change into a sheep, just walk past the guard, seal everything there, and jump out from the
It's not what I heard.
over the wall. It might work that way, even if it doesn't work the other way.
Do you really believe that?
Because I'd rather at least want to try it that way, because the turn into a sheep is 25 gold. That's cheap compared to a sleep that is 4 times expensive, for example. So it would be economical if it works. We do need more lockpicks. I don't think the game has enough lockpicks for us to get enough.
Go away, don't tell me that.
There's more, believe me.
That's an open secret.
Excellent. Yes.
Show me your wares.
It's my pleasure, Reverend
Okay. Rain of Fire. Yeah, damage 500. Store. Damage 250. There was someone else, I'm pretty sure. It could have been the monastery, though. We're probably going to get something like this from the monastery quite easily. This isn't special.
It can't go on like this forever.
If I hadn't seen it with my own
I
eyes,
used to say that myself.
then it's gonna get even worse.
Where did you pick that up then?
We probably should talk to other people too. I mean, because we've become a fire mage, things might have changed.
That was no big.
We talked to a lot of people first when we became a citizen.
First I've heard of it.
Now we should be more respected.
Hey, you!
That's not what I heard.
How are things?
At the moment, every
Knows by now.
You just have to listen.
Who says things like that? That's an open secret.
Show me your wares.
I didn't even realize this was a raider.
Everybody knows by now. I won't tell her a thing. He'd better shut up.
Holy water.
Who says things like that?
That seems like an art. I think it's a spell component. Coal is, pitch is, glacier quartz is, sulfur is.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Maybe destroy undead or something like that. It's only 20 gold, so
Even worse.
I'll buy it.
He had better shut up.
Hmm,
That's what I've
buy a
always
couple
said.
of torches too now that we're getting into things. Okay.
And he works all day.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yes, for my current assignment, I need the claws of a snapper. But not just any old claws. It would have to be something special.
That's what I
The
like.
claws of a mighty beast who has killed many men already, or something like that.
Where can I find snappers?
There are a few of them on this island, but most of them live in the Valley of Mines.
And what's in it for me?
I could find you a rune stone.
I'll see what I can do.
Yes please.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
I wonder, does it mean any snapper? Because I'm pretty sure there's 3 snappers right outside the city. I think we have to be some kind of epic snapper. Particularly powerful. I have no idea. How would he be able to tell? Anyway, it certainly seems like there's new options now that we've become a fire mage. We should reach out to everyone.
Enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom. That was no big deal. I had done it differently.
Yeah, you have been selling weapons to bandits. They have weapons marked with F.
You've been selling weapons to the bandits.
But what makes you think that?
The swords which the bandits were carrying bore your initials. You can admit it now. I've blown your cover.
I didn't mean to do that, believe me. First, all they wanted from me was food supplies. Business was really slow, so I got involved with them. Then they became more aggressive and threatened to kill me if I didn't sell them the swords they wanted. You can't blame me for this. I'm a victim of circumstances.
I've got no time for things like that. That's been known a long time.
I'm shaking.
Things I can tell you.
I don't understand what I'm trying to convey with this. I mean, what do I want to go after with that? I can understand easily the militia is going to deal with you, or what will you pay me if I let you go? I don't want to go with the militia option. What would I get if I ignore this? No. What is the I'm shaking option?
I couldn't care less.
I just... More importantly, what am I trying to get? So what's the result of this? Am I just letting it go, or am I trying to kill the guy? What? I have no clue. Let's try to get something out of him.
What will you pay me if I let you go?
You know I'm not doing too well.
I couldn't.
I can't give you much. I'll give you 200 gold coins and a valuable ring. That will have to do. Will you give me the incriminating material now?
Same old thing all over again.
So,
That's all just gossip.
I think I'd like to load and try something.
Well, all right, agreed.
Fine. Here's your gold. And the ring. We're even now.
I'm staying out of it.
What I was sort of going after is
That's
we should have multiple weapons. The initials.
to believe these days. Nobody wants to know. That's been known a long time.
How do you do this?
You should really have known better.
Yeah.
Someone's gotta pay for
It's not too big of a deal. I was wondering though, maybe we could have basically given him one of the sources evidence, then went with the other and turned him in.
I couldn't get away with
I guess it's not too big of a deal. Magic protection or arrow protection.
that. I couldn't get away with that.
I do have a strength bonus.
No idea.
Arrow or arrow. I haven't seen anyone use magic so far.
Enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom. He thinks it's as easy as that.
We could get strength to 18. That do
Say
something.
that myself.
I don't think it would. 20, 22 is something.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Yep. 22 would be
I
perfect.
agree with you completely. No idea. You tell me.
And that still would only mean 20 additional point of damage. So it wouldn't make a gigantic difference.
That's not what I heard.
Okay, either way, new missions.
I used to say that myself.
I would assume it's mainly with people here.
Anything new?
I cannot complain, honorable sir.
Because they didn't treat me as an equal or a person who has any business there.
That doesn't surprise me. Show me your wares.
I must beg your pardon for my poor selection. A man in your position is certainly used to better.
Yep, everything's changed now. Maybe we should take our time and talk to people.
We can only wait and see.
Has anything exciting happened?
Oh well, all's quiet. I suppose that when the orcs come, we can't fail to notice.
Will it ever change?
I don't recall anything what this guy sells.
Show me your wares.
War cudgel, rusty axe, sword. Not seeing anything particularly interesting. There's a chest to rob, but with our abilities we don't have the lockpicks to rob. That's our biggest problem. I don't think the game has enough lockpicks to successfully keep doing this, unless we start cheating. And I'd like to avoid that unless we're in an extremely desperate situation.
There you are again.
Show me your wares.
Yeah, nothing particularly interesting. Ring of Dexterity.
Really? How interesting.
What leather do we have?
Where did you pick that up then?
Sheep, wolf, and boar.
These are bad times.
Enough. Ah, I think this bow belongs to you. Huh. When did we get that? I don't recall.
I think this bow belongs to you.
My bow! Where did you find it?
In a dark hole full of rats.
I hope you didn't get into trouble.
No, I've done this kind of thing before.
Thank you anyway. I owe you for this.
I've got a few skins for you.
A sheepskin? You didn't go slaughter
I wouldn't dream of...
wolfskin. That's good. Good work. Come.
Show me your...
Yeah.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah, that's the game probably wouldn't be any worse if there was some kind of notification that some item you happen to pick up would be a quest item relating to some quest you already had.
Everybody knows by now.
Can you sell me some lockpicks?
If I have any left.
I don't have all that many left. Still, now we could probably get a chest or two open again. Pablo knew something about the bandits.
I'm no better off myself.
What can I get from you?
I can sell you some steel billets.
No.
I can't believe that.
Might as well talk to it about otherwise I'll forget it.
That's the first I've heard of it.
What do you know about the bandits who robbed Hakon the merchant?
Oh, that matter. Don't remind me. As far as we know, they're responsible for a lot of the attacks on merchants. Those rats have crawled into their holes and don't dare come out again. Once we were able to track them down and follow them, but we broke off pursuit in the woods outside the city. There's too many beasts roaming around there. It's much too dangerous. But there's one more thing. A few of the stolen goods have shown up in Corinus.
This means that they know how they can smuggle the wares into town and sell them.
Yeah, we suspect they have a fence in the city, but we haven't been able to catch the guy yet. If you find out anything about the business, remember Lord Andre has posted a bounty for the fence.
How's the situation?
You can count on us. We will use every available means to make sure that this city doesn't...
That all along.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Yes.
Show me your wares.
Pure life energy, pure mana. Divine power of the stars. Goblin bone. These have been rare too. This is a spell component. I think this is a spell component for more than one spell. Maybe I should buy it. I'm mainly thinking of buying these because their value is something like 20 gold maximum, and they seem to be all fairly rare as far at least at this point. Not buying it because I think I have it. Having a unique one is something. Having continual duplicates is probably just a waste of your money. Could be wrong, but at least we can do one spell with the items we have.
And the human slew the beast, and it entered into battle.
We could do the donation thing. It's not about money at this point. It's about attributes. We would need to raise them higher before doing that. Not sure, it probably won't make much of a difference to donations, but at the same time, why not delay it if it doesn't make much of a difference? The value will still increase.
Show me your wares.
I forgot how many shopkeepers this city has.
Hey, you!
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Show me your wares.
It is an honor to me that a representative of our holy church...
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Militia belt.
These are bad times.
Yeah, basically he's offering crap.
I won't tell her a thing from now on. Now that's typical, isn't it? These are bad times. Go away, don't tell me that.
Show me your wares.
Go away, don't tell me that.
Lights.
These are bad times.
Amulet of Oak Skin, Arrow Protection 10.
Don't tell this to anyone.
That's quite nice. More importantly, it's an amulet, but it's 500, so I'd rather buy something spellcasting related if I can. Beach Bow, 110 damage.
He can't keep anything to himself. You don't say. I can't take care of everything for everybody. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. I don't believe that.
Show me your wares. Take your pick.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself. I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Magic Protection. Not exactly great. I'll buy the lab water bottles. Sooner or later we're gonna have to start
I've gotta go. Suit yourself.
making these, and at that point, by the latest, we have to have quite a lot of them.
Take care of everything for everybody.
Show me your wares.
Go away, don't tell me that.
Ooh, this was the one. Amulet of Enlightenment, that's 10 mana, but 1300 cost.
Don't say.
It's not a bad item, but it's yeah, it's still quite expensive. But I'm more interested in
It's
these.
gonna get even worse.
Fire Rain, probably not that.
You don't say.
Small Firestorm. Destroy undead. Mana required 5, magic damage 1000. 3 scrolls. Its value is only 75. I think this type of thing is something we should basically put in our pocket at this point. Light, Fireball, we have Fireball. Ice Wave. I have no idea if these are any good, that's why I'm sort of reluctant to buy them. We have Ice Block, we have Ice Arrow, Lightning. Shrink Monster, that's a useful one, it's only 252. Well, only, I think I'll get it. Summon Demon, 200. Create Goblin Skeleton, 75. Awaken Golem, okay. Didn't expect quite these interesting options. Small Light. This is a first level spell, we're never gonna buy that. Wind Fist. Probably not gonna buy this.
Who says things like that?
Storm, possibly. The thing is, fire seems to be the best, but we have to keep in mind that the game, at least some of the bosses in this game will be dragons, and I may be speculating here, but I don't think fireballs are gonna cut it at that point. It's Skeleton, yeah, Skeleton I think it's a 3rd tier one, and it's definitely something I'm going to take. We'll basically would be skipping Skeleton, Goblins and Wolves and going straight to Skeleton. I think at that point we do need something. We could use something now, but our options are basically, we don't have options. It's only 75 gold. Golem is one of those other things, but I think a demon might be better. It is better, but what I mean is we might not have the luxury of taking a summoning spell for every level. So first 2 will skip, then comes Skeleton, then comes the Golem, then comes the Demon. So level 3 and 5 would have summonings guaranteed. So that's 200 gold. I'll take it. We're gonna need some kind of attack spell that isn't a fireball. But I don't know what it would be. I just don't. Oh, maybe I shouldn't buy that now. We could afford the Amulet of Enlightenment. However, the problem here is I'm only interested in the 10 points of mana. I don't give a shit about the 34 hit points. And probably the large chunk of the value of this item comes from the hit point bonus. So I would be much rather interested in an item that only focuses on mana, because it would probably be a lot cheaper. Alternatively, it would give a lot more mana. Both would be positive things. I think we're leaving things like this. This is a future-proofing our character here. There's still a couple of guys at the harbor.
All civilian judges are to hand over their duties to the royal paladins, effective immediately. The Honorable Lord Andre is commanded to punish every crime or act of resistance against.
What exactly were we supposed to do anyway? I've totally forgotten. And I guess we are just going to go after something until we more or less get a level up. That seems to be the plan.
Are there any other traders here at the harbor?
If you keep to the left at the quay, you'll find Helvor, my husband. He sells fish. On the other side, there's Brahim, the cartographer.
Show me your wares.
Have a safe trip, honorable magician.
Yeah, I'm an honorable magician.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
Don't want to visit the whorehouse. Yeah, this guy sells fish, I know. Ah,
Really? How interesting.
the Smith sells something.
He'd better shut up. Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
You should still talk to the people who are named.
Who says things like that?
I don't want to train with you. Okay, so I guess that's pretty much it. There's the cartographer still, but what is he gonna give us? Nothing. Doesn't have any more interesting maps either. So I will think we're down here for the moment. Next time we'll have to figure out something else to do. We should spend the learning points though. Ah, yeah, now I remember what I was supposed to do. So easy to forget.
Anything's possible.
Kill the 3 snappers.
Show me your maps. You won't find better in that monastery of yours.
I never knew that.
City map, yeah, this isn't useful for me.
Come back again later.
Never would have thought of that himself.
Yeah,
That'll only cause more trouble.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
yeah, I have a plan. We'll get 10 more mana points now. We'll rest. That should give us 6 attacks. Maybe not enough to kill a single snapper even, but it might be, probably is enough to weaken it to the point that we can go in, kill it, and then just run the hell out. Something like that. Oh, either way the mana is welcome, so it doesn't really matter.
And so he set himself between his brothers.
The level up
in order to
after this will be
reconcile their
used to
and he
get
did
them
not
to next
succeed.
circle of magic and hopefully learn a spell if we have the points. But for now, magical prowess.
I want to increase my magic powers.
Yeah, it's still 1 LP for 1 point of mana. Wait.
I want to increase my magic powers.
Yeah, now it's double it. $30 points. It's good. It's not particularly good though, is it? But it's again an improvement. Now we should be able to just magic away a low-level bandit. Huge achievement, I know, but it's still a significant improvement. Against a tough opponent, we can weaken it before we can hopefully finish it in melee, or just pump up some extra mana and finish it that way.
Honestly,
I'd really like to reach something like 50 points fairly soon. Okay. Rest up. Let's see if we have the power to actually kill something. So, 3 snappers. We should be able to reach them through here, so we never, hopefully, if we have enough power, have to go actually fight them properly. You know, there they are. This might mean we have to... Okay. Yeah. It's gonna do it now, is it? I'm gonna use some mana potion on this. Where are they? Oh. Seriously. Yeah, the problem here is we can't go down from here anyway. To kill something. I'll take a huge amount of damage if I just jump down from here and try to finish that. And that's not the point anyway. Shit. I wasted energy.
Hey, I've still got it.
Do you still got it? We're probably going to have to load. This goes almost without saying it. We wasted resources and we didn't do all that good of a job in the first place, so... Well, we only spent a single mana potion on this, but the entire point was sort of that we could get all three and hopefully even complete the Snapper quest while doing it. Now I can only see two. This new indication that there ever was a third one, and I'm sort of worried about that. Seems to be basically a consequence was for me from starting the battle in a very bad place. Don't really know if there are good places to start this fight though, not with my level. Maybe... well, yeah, I don't really see all that many great options here. Whether this was a waste of time or not depends on can we use these to finish up the quest. I'm also worried that we didn't get the third one. Now I don't know where it is. Is it even alive anymore? Did the guard just kill it and the body disappeared already? What? Is it running around somewhere?
Nothing surprises me anymore.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I wonder who the hell gave us this quest in the first place.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Just listen
Was
to
it
him talk.
you, no? Snapper's Claws. Lutero.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Well, at least those are Snapper's Claws, so... Are they powerful Snapper's Claws or not? That's a matter I can't decide on my own. Let's see what Lutero thinks about these.
Can't rely.
Hey,
Yeah, they're not.
show me your wares.
So it was more or less a waste. Ah. Whatever. Okay, we're pretty much done here. Bandit raids. Might be something to deal with. No, it's not the same bandits. Okay, we need a couple 4,000 experience, and I think at that point we'll hit the sweet spot where we can talk to the paladin and then move on with things, because we can also get a new tier of spells hopefully. Well, I'm certain we can get a new tier as long as the chapter changes. If we're lucky, we might even get 2 new tiers. That would give us access to our first summoning spell.
I never knew that.
By the way,
I agree with you completely.
either way we're done. I think I will go to the landowner and those people, because there was a lot of things to do there too, which would probably give us the level up we need, or something very close to it. But because the constant harassment and the fact that we couldn't even take down a farmer, we sort of skipped that. And then now we aren't super powerful, but we are able to do like closer to 200 points with damage with just fire spells. So at least we can soften up one of those tougher targets. We have better armor, so
That's not what I heard.
we should be in a much better situation to handle things.
Who says things like that? Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Might be in a good enough of a condition to even take down the lighthouse. I mean, we have enough spell power to probably take down a bandit.
That's what I've always said.
But I don't want to do that. Yeah, landowner. We could also take a quick trip to the monastery. I'm inclined to do exactly that. My reason is simple. No, I don't think I'll do that. My reasoning would be to check the equipment they have for sale, but if we're going to move on to the next chapter, we'll have to do it anyway after that, just to check what's changed. So it will probably be sort of redundant. On the other hand, those 4,000 experience points we're now sort of after aren't going to appear in a short while. We're going to have to do quite a few quests and then roaming about to get them. And we're going to move very close to the monastery anyway on our way there, so it would be a minor side trip to go check the inventory there. There's like 2 merchants there. Yeah, this is the one I sort of wish to solve first. Definitely tough bandits, but they would also give those stone slabs for reward. We wouldn't have to return them. But yeah, but we can't read them, so we could do donations. That's an alternative. I'd rather take equipment, especially if it, yeah, we can't do the donations because they might provide permanent boosts and it would be very expensive later on to get those same boosts. We're basically looking at 30 extra points in mana, which means 6 level ups purely poured into mana before we use any permanent level ups on that. So I don't know. I don't think that's too big of a problem because the game doesn't feel like it's really even started at the moment. Although we played it for a long time, so we can probably reach quite a high level in this game.
I need a few things.
A sulfur, silver, pan, small heal light wounds, sleep, 8 goblin skeleton. Maybe we should buy a few of these and intend to use them as scrolls. I mean a tough fight, have a goblin skeleton there to basically goblin skeleton or 2, because they're not that strong, to act as decoys, maybe kill things. But 75 to 150 gold on that's quite a investment. Mana bonus on a ring, 5. Okay, 500, that doesn't sound too bad. But at the same time, if we change the chapter, it will probably you probably get a better version of existing gear. That's what happened with Gothic 1, so we would probably get a ring that gives plus 10 to mana. Crappy dagger, rustic sword, magic wand. Ooh. Ooh. Wand of fire magicians is a weapon, but magic wand has a mana bonus of 20, mana required 25. It would be useless as a weapon. It doesn't have a strength requirement, there's a mana requirement. And we have that mana, 850. This seems very good, because at 1500 we could have gotten 10 bonus mana. This is 24 half that price, and it functions as a fairly good weapon. Yes, please. How much? We have 330. Maybe we should try to get the plus 5 mana ring too. What could we sell for that? No blood chalices. The body parts are worthless. Don't sell those. Gold candles. Yeah, everything is just so worthless. How much money would we need? Closer to 200. Yes. It is all so worthless. Why is everything so worthless? I have to sell something. Heavy gold plates. Okay, that's enough. Enough magic. Probably should have checked what the other guy has for sale though. I'll take before saving. But we're broke again.
Hey! Show me your wares.
Protection ring, Oblivion, Goblin skeleton, pitch, glacier quartz. So he didn't have anything. Excellent. So let's look at our situation. The weapon first. Magic wand. Which ring to give up? Weapon protection or arrow protection? Arrow protection. So now we have a mana pool of 55. Yeah, I think with this we can actually start to achieve things. So ready to take on the world finally. And landowner farm to complete quests and work toward that 4,000 experience we need.